school was a special school. It was a school which, and I think this is the theory why I say a lot of Busharians, if you don't find your purpose early, if you don't find a place where you're going to shine, they really struggle. Because if I were to paint a picture, when you get into high school, what typically happens in high schools, you get in, it's a uniform, box, soap, books. You don't even allow to use lotion, find basic mafuta and scented. Used to even happen to girls' schools. Some other girls' schools even go to the extent where you have to shave. In Alliance High School, you have your regulars. You can have cologne and deodorant. You can have food. You can have a radio. You can have an iron box. You could have a laptop. The only thing you're not allowed to have was a phone. But if you by mistake carried a phone, you could take the phone and give it to a teacher to keep to you. So if you want to use it, you go to the teacher, you use it, you come back.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's different.
Very different. Every weekend, you are allowed to leave school. Go to Kikuyu shop, get a haircut, get a massage, whatever. But be back in school by 5:40 p.m. So Saturday, cooler breakfast, get into Kikuyu, whatever. Then there's times, so we used to be given, that was maybe a 7 or 14 kilometer radius, so you could go wherever. Just go around, ensure you're in uniform, but come back. If you decided to stay in school, you could wear home clad. And then there used to be Sunday exits where you could go as far as you can. You amka, once you've eaten breakfast, you go, just make it back to school by 5:40.
So people would go to their homes?
Wherever you want. You could go to the movies, you could panga with your girlfriend, you could dana sijui where, you could go to whatever. The place was not a high school really. Because now remember with all that, Saturday night entertainment, the way Enter used to happen, it was not at your function of a prefect who decides a movie. You have an entertainment committee that goes to Kikuyu and looks for the trending movies. You give us the trends and you put them on a notice board so that you know these are the possible options you have for movies to watch on Saturday. So what are like, oh, Toa, you know exactly what you want, whatever is trending, and there used to be updates. It was like a very highly functional, highly enabling environment. That, and on top of CG, and the meals were good because breakfast used to be bread, margarine, jam, could be an egg, uji, and tea. Both. These days we'd have sausages in the morning. These days we'd have eggs in the morning.
Sausages?
Yes.
Sausages?
Yes. And then if you are like a sportsman,
the one that you couldn't afford at home.
Yenye mimi sikuwa iona nikiwa mtoto. Kuna kuja kupata nayo hapa kwa meza. And it was not a cafeteria system. It was a table system. So one table, it's according to dorms, 16 students or 19. 19 is too much. 16 students. And it has a table leader and a table server. Those kinds of things. The meals were so sijui nyama. There's days, Thursday evenings we used to eat fish or chicken.
Chicken?
Yes.
Chicken?
So I'm telling you, like, if you went into bush, you would live without...
Why is it called bush?
Because it's in a thicket.
Oh.
It's in
okay.
It's just literal. It's in the middle of a forest and it lies on a lot of land. And actually the biggest inland swamp in Africa is called Ondiri. It's inside the school. But now, you know, the bypass went cut across the school, so it was, it's smaller. Of course, it's still smaller than Lenana, because Lenana is the biggest school in terms of landmass. However, so you think about that, but then, on top of the food that you have, the good food, you're allowed to have snacks. The Scouts have a canteen, there's a canteen in the school, the Social Welfare Society has a canteen. You can buy sijui whatever. Unaingia unapata mtu amepatiwa pocket money ya 5,000. Akona kila kitu na akona 5,000 on top. Remember, we also used to be given tea break. So you had breakfast, tea break, lunch, 4 o'clock tea, supper. If you are a sportsman,
how many meals are those? That's a 7-star.
You have and if you're a sportsman, you have extra diet. I was a swimmer, so extra diet. I was assured of extra diet, both in the morning and in the evening. Athletes mmeshughulikiwa to rugby, basketball, soccer, football, and swimming. Bado mtu akona 5K ama 12K. Ya nini?
Yeah.
So
your movies on the weekends.
Already tukona, like the weekend, again, you need to remember, we're also allowed to socialize with girls. Alliance Girls was just the other side. Writing a letter to Alliance Girls was free. It was box 7 Kikuyu. You write a letter in the morning, gets to your girlfriend. If she's serious, it could be back to you in the evening.
It was like email.
Yes. You know, people used to come for benchmarking. Sijui nini, and girls would sleep in the dorms. They would sleep for like a whole week. So
What do you mean by that?
So because Bush has a lot of dorms at the time, so they would have, for example, an annex that belongs to the entire girls' school that has come. But we are together till like 10:15. In Bush, we used to wake up at 6:30.
6:30?
Yes.
Oh my god. You do. 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 Oh my god.